Assalamualaikum and good evening. I'm MOHAMMAD Danish.
And I'm ARIANNA. You're watching E01 News.
Today, we're bringing you the latest developments from around the world and across the region.
Here are the top headlines from the ASEAN Summit 2025. The 46th ASEAN Summit has just wrapped up here in Kuala Lumpur, hosted by Malaysia's Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim. Leaders gathered over 2 days ago to tackle major regional challenges, from US tariff and the conflict in Myanmar to rising tensions in the South China Sea. A landmark development this year was ASEAN's first ever trilateral summit with China and the Gulf Cooperation Council. Together, this new alliance represents a market of more than 2 billion people with a combined GDP close to 25 trillion US dollars, signaling ASEAN's growing influence in global trade and diplomacy. Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim stressed the need for pragmatic diplomacy, saying ASEAN should engage both Washington and Beijing rather than pick sides. He also called for a unified response to US tariff, which vary widely across the region. A special task force has now been set up to negotiate directly with Washington. One of the summit's biggest highlights was the signing of the Kuala Lumpur Declaration on ASEAN 2045. The vision sets out ambitious goals, doubling the region's digital economy to $2 trillion by 2030, boosting intra-ASEAN trade, and establishing Southeast Asia as a leading hub in Indo-Pacific. On security, leaders voiced concern over the worsening crisis in Myanmar and once again stressed peace and stability in South China Sea, with respect for international law. That wraps up tonight's headline from me. Now let's head over to Lisa for our special feature segment, where she'll be discussing the latest issue unfolding in Kuala Lumpur. Lisa, over to you.
Thank you, Arianna, for the previous headline news. Good evening, everyone. I'm Lisa, and today on E1 News, we're speaking with the President of Pentarium, the team known as the College Event MC.
Alright, thank you for having me.
Pentarium has a very special role in college life. You keep events lively and professional. What has been the most rewarding part of leading Pentarium so far?
The leading part is when I see my members grow in confidence through hosting events.
That's wonderful to hear. Speaking of events, could you share one of the most major programs Pentarium is currently involved in?
Yes, we are the MCs for the closing ceremony of the Independence celebration.
That's exciting. It's such a meaningful event, and Pentarium's presence will surely add energy to the stage. Now, many students admire Pentarium confidence, but may feel shy speaking in public. What advice will you give them?
Don't be afraid to start small, practice, be confident and learn from mistakes.
Excellent advice. Before we wrap up, what is your hope for Pentarium moving forward?
My hope is that Pentarium continues to help students become a confident speaker.
Thank you for sharing your thought with us. I'm Lisa, and this has been your exclusive interview with the President Pentarium. Now, I'll pass it to Danish for the next headline news.
Thank you, Lisa, for the insightful discussion on social issues. Now, let's turn to science and technology segment, where innovation is driving remarkable changes to our world. Good evening, I'm MOHAMMAD Danish, and this is our Innovation Spotlight. Tonight, we look at breakthroughs in artificial intelligence, AI, quantum computing, and Malaysia's on-tech growth. Artificial intelligence is advancing rapidly. Tech giants are racing to build systems that can think and learn almost like humans. These systems are designed to learn and adapt almost like the human mind, opening doors to powerful opportunities in science, education, and medicine. But experts caution that AI must be guided by strong policies to ensure it remains safe and ethical. Next, quantum computing is moving closer to practical use. IBM and Google have reported major progress, raising hopes to these powerful machines could soon revolutionize industries, from drug discovery to cybersecurity, while challenges remain, optimism higher than ever. And here in our home, Malaysia, technology is becoming a driving force of growth. The government has launched a 2 billion fund to boost startups in AI, health tech, agri-tech, and green solutions. Digital investment have also surged, creating new jobs and positioning Malaysia as regional innovation hub. This breakthrough in AI, quantum computing, and Malaysia's own innovation journey remind us that progress is happening all around us. That's all from the Innovation Spotlight. I'm Mohammed Danish. Now let's pass it over to Habib, who will bring us the latest on sports.
Thank you, Danish. Good evening, everyone. This is Habib, reporting live from the school field, where students are enjoying their evening sports activities. The atmosphere here is full of energy, excitement, and friendly competition. As the sun sets, the field and courts come alive with different games.
On one side, the football players gather information, warming up with steady stretches before moving into sharp passing drills. Every movement reflects their growing coordination and trust in one another as they build momentum and prepare themselves for the upcoming matriculation co-curricular festival. At the badminton courts, the place is buzzing with energy, with the sound of rackets hitting shuttlecocks. Boys and girls alike join in, each bringing their own spirit to the game. Their dedication can be seen in every powerful smash and every precise drop shot. The courts fill with both determination and joy. At the same time, the students in the gym push through every rep and every drop of sweat with strong determination. Their strength does not only come from training, but sometimes from the pain they have endured. Yet, instead of breaking them, those struggles fuel their drive to become stronger.
Overall, this evening's activities shows the importance of balancing studies with physical health. Our college continues to encourage students to take part in sports for both fitness and character building. That's all for today's report. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Habib. Now let's delve into the week ahead. Here's your Kuala Nerang weather forecast.
Hi, I am ANNURAZZA and I will walk you through this week weather report. For Monday, a wet start to the week will see morning thunderstorms across Kuala Nerang, some of them heavy with chance of flooding in low-lying areas. Temperatures range from 34 overnight to 33 degrees during the day, with humidity well above 80%. Light winds from the southwest, rainfall totals could reach 20 to 30 millimeters. For Tuesday, 26th of August, clouds continue to dominate and the atmosphere remains unstable. Expect a few afternoon thunderstorms rolling in after lunch and into the early evening. It's another humid day, topping out at 32 degrees, with an overnight low of 35. If you are traveling, best to keep an umbrella close. Rainfall around 10 to 30 millimeters are expected. And for Wednesday, 27th of August, a dense morning shower will set the tone in the game. Storms may bubble up in the afternoon. Temperatures a little lower at 32 degrees, but with humidity staying very high, you will feel very keen. Winds shifting slightly from the west, bringing in more moisture from the Straits of Malacca. Rainfall totals likely between 50 to 25 millimeters. And for Thursday, 28th of August, this looks to be the Wednesday of the week. Skies remain overcast with frequent rain and thunderstorms throughout the day. A very damp one across Kuala Nerang with temperature between 25 and 32 degrees. Roads may be slippery and conditions uncomfortable for outdoor activities. Expect heavy falls around 30 to 50 millimeters of rain. Friday, 29th August, showers will give a little, though isolated thunderstorms are still likely in the afternoon. Expect more cloud than sun with high of 32 degrees, a sticky gray day, but with rain for all clear weather at times. Rainfall total should be 10 to 30 millimeters. Saturday, heading into the weekend, the weather does improve slightly, mostly cloudy skies with only the odd of light showers. Still very warm with highs around 32 degrees and lows of 24 degrees. Outdoor plans should be fine, though you might still feel that tropical heaviness in the air. Rainfall limited to 5 to 10 millimeters only. For Sunday, to run out the week, cloudy with some light rain, not as stormy but still unsettled at times. Temperature remains steady with 24 to 32 degrees with a muddy feel across much of the region. Rainfall expected around 5 to 15 millimeters. That's all for the weather for this week.
Thank you, ANNURAZZA. That concludes this evening bulletin. I'm Mohammed Danish.
And I'm ARIANNA QISTINA. Thank you for watching E01 News.